Adelaide, where the Parliamentary Secretary to the Prime Minister, Alan Tudge, joins us. Well, Alan Tudge, the government's been calling for Labor to bring out some policies. This one's worth $14 billion to the budget over 10 years. That's not a small saving. Does the government welcome this?
Well, it seems that every new policy that the Labor Party has is a new tax, David. I mean, firstly, we had the reintroduction of the carbon tax, which Labor's announced, and now extra superannuation taxes. Our other concern about this proposal is that it's actually contrary to what Mr Bowen had said previously, where in his book he'd said that these tax concessions for superannuation accounts are justified because it takes pressure off the age pension system. So we want to take a look at the details, which I understand are going to be announced today. Let's take a look at those and then go from there.
Wealthy Australians do get the lion's share of tax concessions when it comes to superannuation. Is it more fair to target them rather than the poorest Australians, as the government is doing, through winding back pension indexation?
Well, the main thing we need to do, David, is get the spending in the budget under control, because Labor left a very big structural problem on the spending side, where the spending was growing by 3.7% in real terms each and every year. Now, for taxes to keep up with that expenditure, you would have to significantly raise your tax base, and we don't want to do that. We, in fact, want to lower taxes for everyday Australians. The other thing on this proposal is that you've got to be very careful about changing the rules in superannuation midway through, because people made decisions to put extra money into superannuation accounts based on a certain set of rules, and you don't want to change those rules midway, because of course in super it's very difficult to withdraw your investment should the rules change. So we want to bear those in mind, and we also want to make sure that if you are making any adjustments to super, you have to consider that in the context of how it impacts with the tax regime and how it impacts with the aged pension system as well.
Alan Tudge, we'll have to stop that